Basilisk to kill the Ice Cage and 2 to him. That's still a 2 for 1, and then he takes 5. My other play is to play the Spitfire, and then with that out of the way, animate the Gargoyle Sentinel and attack. I think that's actually better. I can always do the Fireball play next turn. And I really want to apply the pressure while I can. Yeah. I do need to remember, though, that I can use the Fireball to free my guy from the Ice Cage. So this puts him to 7. Yeah, I think he's in pretty dire straits. Oh, never mind. He's got Condemn. He's in much less dire straits. Well, that's fine. Yeah, the Spitfire play is good because now next turn I can do the Fireball play. And he'll take extra damage off the Spitfire as well. Although he won't really, because he'll just jump with the Squadron Hawk, but you never know. I could Fireball the Basilisk and the Hawk. Oh, but then he wouldn't take... Do I have enough to do 1 to 3 targets? 1... I need to do... So I would need 3 damage. I would need to draw a land. If I draw a land... Oh, he called the mine Condemn? That kind of stinks. Okay. That's tricky. I think I just bash. He's not going to use a Condemn on either of those guys. And then I play a Canyon Minotaur? Or do I play a Giant Spider so I can block? In case he has like Armored Ascension or some ridiculous trick where I get killed. Let's see if I can get him to Condemn one of my guys. So that'll be a pretty big waste. It's good to know he has Condemn, though. He's probably not going to block, because he knows if I try anything funny with the Spitfire, he gets to use the Condemn, so... Oh, he is going to use the Condemn. Okay. Don't really care about that. Thanks for the 3 life. So now we follow up with Giant Spider, planning to attack him for lethal next turn, counting the Fireball. Yeah, I'm okay with that. It'd be nice if I didn't have to show him Fireball, but I think I'm going to have to show it to him. It's important to remember that we haven't won anything yet because this is an 8-4, so if we come up short here, we're out of prize. I hope the last card in his hand is a Leviathan he can't cast, because that would be kind of awesome. He could also have a cancel, so if I go for it with Fireball here, I need to be aware. But I mean, he has no board presence. I'm not in any danger of dying, so... I could Cultivate and then play Canyon Minotaur or Cyclops Gladiator. That's more stable if he has the counter spell. Like if he's holding a Mana Leak. But I think I would rather just try to kill him. This way I don't have to show him any more cards. Like I don't want him to see Cyclops Gladiator if he doesn't need to. And that does it. Okay. On to game 2. So his deck is white-blue. He probably has that Flash Freeze that we passed. And probably the Stormtide Leviathan. He has Ice Cage, which makes some stuff a little bit better because... You know, like Ice Cage is good if you have stuff that you target. Like even this gets rid of an Ice Cage, or I don't know. Fire Servant I'm not too crazy about. What did he play? He played an Assault Griffin and like a bunch of blue-white control-ish type tricks. So I probably want this Nature's Spiral because it's a good answer to counter magic. Hornet Sting would normally be the cut since he's not very aggressive, but Hornet Sting is very good against Ice Cage. Gargoyle Sentinel seemed a little bit mana intensive, but it's also good against like Squadron Hawk. I'm not cutting the Assassinate because his deck is slow. This is good against Squadron Hawk too. How bad do I want this Nature Spiral? Because I mean, I'm not cutting any of the flyers or any of the big guys. Acidic Slime is going to be amazing because he probably has that mind control. Yeah. The only thing I could cut is a Canyon Minotaur. And I think against decks like blue-white, their creatures are evasive and they're weaker to compensate for that. So just having a 3/3 that can bash them is pretty good. I'm not going to make any changes. Although if I see more like pacifism type stuff, it's possible this Naturalize could make an appearance over something. We'll see.